Yeah.
And we're back. Welcome back. We're gonna get the good ending. Here we go. So let's load. We could start over. Do you want to?
No.
Let's do the last one, 1119.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this time I'm selecting the choices.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you were sending it in chat, and that's why we got the bad ending.
Mm-hmm. It's Sunday. It's smoothie day. Do you think they'll bring us a smoothie?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Igor is gonna yell at us.
Right. He's like, don't mess this up.
Okay, I'll let you pick.
Okay.
Dot.
Dot.
I need a lawyer.
For sure.
I have a responsibility.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have skipped all.
Yeah, don't skip it. Don't skip it.
I'm gonna miss all the differences. I've never heard of them.
First.
Okay, yeah, we can skip this. So here's the thing.
What?
Yeah, we have to say never heard of them. I just don't understand. Like, clearly we have.
So you won't sell.
Didn't we already sell out our friends by telling her all this?
Right, exactly.
That's
why I was
that's
like,
my only gripe with this entire story. This
thought,
is literally my only gripe.
I think they did it on purpose so that you experience the bad ending, because most people don't ever experience the bad ending.
Yeah, but actually that's a good point.
Because that option is straight up dumb and makes no sense.
Never heard of
them. Yeah. Like, if I had picked it on the first run, I think you would be right in making fun of me, because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Let me change the question.
It's hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves.
Wait, so did you really think that the other choice was the right one?
Encouraged your crimes or lent their aid.
I mean, she already knew, so.
Not to repeat myself.
So you thought that was a good ending?
That your life will be forfeit if your sentence is
I thought that was the right answer, yeah.
You had the cooperation of people outside your group.
I thought we were strategically not mentioning, like, the other members, because she didn't never mention Morgana, she didn't mention Akechi, she didn't mention, you know. So I thought, like, we're announcing some so that she doesn't expect the others, and then that's part of it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But she so that's why I was kind of relieved when I saw that she didn't mention everyone. But
right.
But it didn't make sense for us to say I don't know them, because we literally explained to her
I know.
who they are.
That's honestly my only like gripe with this whole thing. Everything else tracks, but that's the one thing. Okay, tell me about like our other confidants.
There were no such people.
Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi.
He's evil. He's straight up evil.
Alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Yes.
Not Akechi. No, not Akechi.
That's not possible.
Not Akechi, not my boy Akechi.
So Goro
it couldn't be.
Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
It's not that I don't want to, I just don't know a thing. Actually, you pick. I don't think.
Silent treatment.
Yeah, silence. Lawyer, please.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about
What was our idea?
It goes against justice.
So true. Justice.
I wish you knew a thing or two about that.
Ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
She's getting angry. She yelled at me.
Damn. You call this justice?
So true. We don't talk about Bruno, you know.
Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Yeah, saving others, honestly.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response.
So true.
You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you?
Yeah.
You're right. We have nothing.
Oh, okay, good. I was actually worried about that.
Sounds like a fairy tale, but many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore, and it's all due to your strange story.
The one where we mentioned all our co-conspirators? Wait, what's the question? What about the true culprit?
Yeah, the guy in the black mask. That's what I'm saying.
After all this, you're still...
The drug is trying to wear off.
Are you listening?
Uh-oh.
The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Oh, that's why we were saying all this stuff too. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Uh-oh, bad ending again.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Oh, pancakes, right? I forgot.
You remember?
No way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although
I don't know what that flashback was about. Don't you want to win?
Yeah, don't you want to win, bitch?
Huh?
She's really
What are you
competitive,
getting at?
so that should trigger something.
That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room, the back rooms. That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that
course,
thing
the
we asked you
pancakes,
to look
right?
into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up.
Uh-huh.
We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Is this what you planned?
Sure.
Planned? Why are you saying such odd things?
So true.
There's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something
I'ma leave it
that's
to you.
bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby.
Indubitably.
A short while
was
later, I
Akechi.
received word you were caught in the act. Within some
With
bizarre
Akechi.
phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
I do.
Sold out. That's right, there's something I need to do.
Pancakes were sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
We had this conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you.
Oh, no, you should have done it. I don't know what I said okay to.
You have an idea
I was like,
of
okay, this is a good
sold
idea,
out?
not okay, I'll do it. I'm starting to remember. I'm panicking. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay, well, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Oh, I want to make a deal with you.
Hold on. What did we just glean from that conversation with Morgana?
That we need to give him the phone without arousing suspicion, and it will be easier said than done.
Give who the phone?
Akechi.
Okay, how are we gonna get Akechi a phone right in this situation right now?
We give him a phone by making her give it to her.
Exactly.
I want to make a deal.
Yep. You got it.
If you know something, you must tell me.
There's literally no clock. She was pressuring me. You don't understand. My life was on the line. The phone.
The phone.
The phone is
You
ringing.
mean this? I've
You
been
mean
told
this
the
old thing?
lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep.
Yeah.
She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready.
So where did this phone come from?
Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Never heard of this phone. Him? Show it? What are you talking? Him? Show it? I already know the answers to all of this.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Didn't Makoto and the others tell you? You need
Oop.
Hey,
you need to show your phone to the true culprit.
That's our phone. What?
You know, the traitor.
What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
To the true culprit. Show it to the true culprit.
Mm-hmm.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that realm, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
I already told. Oh, I already told you.
Yeah.
What do you... My God. You're referring to him. aren't
That's
you?
right. I'm glad we're
It's
all
a
on
little
the
bit
same
different now that
page.
we watched the bad ending, though. I think this is where you're supposed to be piecing it together. I feel like maybe I ruined it for you by not stopping you, but I wanted to just let it happen, you know?
Yeah. So
You were
true,
still
so true.
surprised. Like, you were still really shocked.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can see my face in the.
Yeah.
You're referring to him, aren't you? Yeah, you need to trust me.
Yeah, you need to trust me, bitch.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears
More
my
like
time is
phantom
up.
it.
I hope
As
we
far as our
accomplished it.
conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with
I
this.
hope we
We
chose
accomplished it.
everything right.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
I hope
Very
so.
well.
We'll see.
I've listened to
We
your
could
whole
get the
story,
bad
so
ending
I may
again.
as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes.
It'd be hilarious
I
if we got the
used to
bad
view
one again.
world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Yep. It's got Face ID.
I feel as if Sai finally understands me.
We did it. We got the good ending.
Now we're dating her.
They allow for conjugal visits, right?
True.
All right. All right.
We can now make Satan.
Dang, that's nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen if we summon him.
What good will this do, though?
Bitch, just listen.
It's got Face ID.
So true.
Oh,
A
I get
catchy
it now. Okay.
Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
We just saw that.
Is there a
Yeah.
problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me?
You're excused.
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Uh-oh.
There's so many ways to fuck this up.
Oh.
Let's see what
May I
happens.
ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me
Oh.
uncomfortable.
I kind of hope we get killed again, not gonna lie.
We'll see. There are a couple different like bad ways that this could go down, so we might see something different, but it could also be bad.
Let's hope.
I owe you for all of this.
No spoilers in chat.
Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Anime?
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed.
Oops.
This is how your justice ends.
Oh.
Oh.
Dodge!
Roll.
Come on!
Hell yeah. More credits, more credits.
Again. Dang.
Bye.
Oh, the pancakes. Of course. I'm glad we had that
The
flashback.
pancakes.
Our girlfriends. They felt it in their hearts.
The shot felt around the world. You know what's better than one headshot? 2 headshots.
Dang. Okay, this makes more sense. The last one didn't have this.
Mm-hmm.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident.
He's
once
working
the
for
storm
Jeff?
blows over.
Jeff?
Yeah, who
Jeff,
isn't?
Jeff Bezos?
They'll want to avenge
Yeah.
their leader.
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his
So true.
guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it.
No.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets
Yikes.
out.
But we're getting more information now.
It's on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal
You know?
with it on my end as well.
I...
Beyond that,
Is this Doki Doki Literature Club?
You get like 50 million bad endings.
Yeah.
Dying a mysterious illness sometime soon.
no.
Oh, it can.
It really could be though. He doesn't look so good.
It looks a little pale.
So true. It could be, and it do be.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes.
How about that?
The guard will be one of ours.
How about that?
We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You
A
must save him.
little bit too late.
You want to
So true. Whoops.
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did
And
anyone
now
else
she
stop
dies
by?
too? Yeah.
Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
What a spineless beach.
The guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Yes, ma'am.
no. Well, I hope she gets to save us.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have
Maybe she could take the bullet out of her head and, like,
Right.
blot the wound a little bit.
Suck the venom out.
Oh.
The suspect is reported
All our
to be
girlfriends.
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Yeah.
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
police have no reason to
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Like a mustache. On the paint.
In the sky.
Even puts a shadow over it, just right.
High school student, how do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any
I can't read any of that.
Hell yeah.
Smiley face.
Still, Phantom Thieves' most recent
Oh yeah, it says
Alibaba.
Alibaba, Alibaba, Alibaba.
the lack of
I'm Alibaba.
their method is still a mystery.
Majid, Majid.
Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
You know, I like his confidence.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Just kidding.
The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released.
Oh no, she's upset.
The suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue.
Oh, she's upset.
Any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
Really?
word, every po.
That's more like it.
We got
him.
We got him. Got him.
Flippin' got him.
It would seem as
Well,
though
I'm
you
glad
have been
Ruchi's happy.
But why were you killed?
But why? And from whom's and whence?
Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom.
Hell yeah. We did it.
How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then,
we did the Maruki plan and we ran away. First time I sensed something was off was during the school festival. This explains your pancake question.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too
Absolutely.
then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
He's up to something. That piece of garbage.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research.
We love research. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can
do it.
I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
What kind of plan?
Yeah, what kind of plan?
An incredible one.
Oh, okay, good.
Futaba's going to do something? I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Wait.
It's funny.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clear. That's right. This is what really happened at that moment.
Animo? Yeah. Oh, the ketchup gone. Yes, of course. Makes sense.
We're a fucking baller, dude.
That's right. I'm glad we used that gameplay mechanic that we've always been using.
How dare you? You don't even understand it fully, I bet.
100%.
Okay, explain it. Name every something. How dare you? I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Damn.
Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
What were we talking about?
Yeah, what?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him?
The guy?
That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Okay, so I'm just gonna die of a heart attack. Okay, cool.
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
I don't get it. Aren't I gonna die soon?
I'll explain.
I
died.
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't
Yeah,
this guy
how?
considered dead?
You weren't told
Dead or alive.
anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really
Yeah,
happened?
please do.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking
That's
about?
you right now.
The true culprit behind these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Absolutely. He messed up.
He did mess up, unfortunately.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
He messed with me.
Didn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff.
Preach.
What was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
This is no joke, Papa.
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, true.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Do you remember
Classic.
that?
Absolutely, totally.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already
So
been
you could have
in
figured this out, like, actually at that moment.
Since he was lying to us about that, we assumed
So
he had a
true.
hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
Yeah, we got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that.
Absolutely.
That's why we asked
No way.
Tomotron to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning
How about
will occur
that?
on the first day.
How about that? Meet me outside.
Room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
Indubitably.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Brings back memories.
Mm-hmm.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we
Wait, what?
absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
I'll explain it. I'll explain
Since
it.
he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation too long. I should talk to her about it later.
She disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet.
Look at us. The
That's
piece.
why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad he didn't die.
So true.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse. Albeit for a brief moment.
Okay, I get the whole thing. I understand now.
Experience
yeah, right.
danger when someone
I do.
the palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well. I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
Yeah, we did fail once.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Absolutely. Don't remember drugs.
So true.
Understandable.
Can we say that?
Either
Yeah.
way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil.
By the way,
to
I
pursue.
disappeared on your stream.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
What?
Then the reason you kept this a secret.
Hold on, what the fuck? What the hell? I don't know what happened. I'll have to fix it later.
Was so you could catch the true.
Yes.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake, but what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder
That's
in
king
a
shit.
police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze.
It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
Let's date.
That's reassuring.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
Just keep making us curry,
Let's take
Papa.
a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
So true, Papa.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Dang.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if
This
people can
guy.
hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his
There's
offer.
no room over there. Where's he going?
What a great man.
Yeah, he's just hiding in the corner.
Oh man. Jeff.
That sounds familiar.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd
Sounds
of
like
this
a deadline.
month, while voting will be held on the
So
18th
true.
of next.
Elections, huh?
2 deadlines.
Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Now?
The Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Yoshi?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
The true
Nothing
mastermind.
material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdown. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
So true.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
The election headquarters.
Sure.
Talk about small scale.
Perhaps it's the
Okay.
diet building?
So the diet building? Jeez.
She just called us dumb.
Of the diet building.
So does he think he's fat?
Big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. Gotta do this.
What's the diet building?
With salad hallway and
Yeah, what's going on?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
What?
What?
We gotta at least shoot Akechi in the head.
No! How dare you?
Let's win this together. Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December
boomer.
18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
Everyone.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's
So
why you
true.
needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Yeah, if anything, we're the safest there, right?
Made it
Because
this far.
everyone else is in trouble.
It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested
Preach.
interests. The general public has forsaken
Cheeto president.
Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own.
This is the least natural conversation.
With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check is easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat
Let's
troublesome.
talk about our origins and recap everything thus far.
All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words,
Yes, King.
You're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get busy. Get some rest.
Well then.
I should write something.
We can save!
Wow.
So, yeah, let's stop here. I could explain everything now, but you're gonna forget it. So next time, I'm gonna explain everything.
I understand the whole thing.
I don't think you do, though.
I do. I 100% do.
I don't think you do.
I've never understood more.
I'm gonna end the recording for you to be watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Check us in the next video.